Hello and welcome to my channel. To help the channel grow, please like, share and subscribe. Today I'm going to talk about my philosophy on healing and what I've learned on my journey. One of the philosophies I have come to in my life is this: because of the life I've lived, caring for my inner child will probably always be part of my journey. Not because I'm broken, not because I'm stuck in the past, but because I have chosen a life of awareness and learning. For me, this has simply become my walk of life, choosing to heal. There was a time when I realised that I had a choice. I could either carry my past in a way that hardened me, or I could choose to understand it and heal. And I chose healing. Not perfectly, not all at once, but slowly, gently and over time. Healing becomes something I committed to, not just for a moment, but as a way of living. Healing is a relationship. What I have come to understand is that healing is not something you complete like a task. It is a relationship with the younger parts of yourself. And like any relationship, it needs patience, kindness and gentleness. For those of us who were the unchosen child or the overlooked child, learning to build a relationship can take time. But it is one of the most important relationships we will ever have, because it is the relationship we have with ourselves. You don't have to dig everything up. Another thing I have learned is that healing is not about digging everything up all at once. Sometimes people believe that in order to heal, they must uncover every memory, every truth, every detail of the past. But that is not always possible. And it is not always necessary. Sometimes healing simply means acknowledging that the past shaped us and choosing to treat ourselves differently now. What the inner child experiences and what the adult understands. One important thing I have noticed through my own life is that what the child remembers and what the adult later interprets are often two very different worlds. A child experiences life through feelings, confusion and survival. They do not have the adult understanding to interpret everything like it is happening around them. Later in life, we may try to look back and piece things together, but sometimes we may never fully know truly what happened. And that's okay. Healing does not depend on solving every piece of the past. Healing depends on how we choose to care for ourselves now. When emotions arrive like a sledgehammer. Now, this was important for me. Another part of my philosophy about healing is understanding that sometimes emotions can appear very suddenly. When people first begin this work, they may be moments when a memory or a feeling comes up almost like a sledgehammer. Tears may arrive without warning. A wave of emotions might move through you. And when that happens, many people become frightened. They wonder if there's something wrong with them. But there's nothing broken about you. You are not going mad. What you are experiencing are emotions that have been sitting quietly in your nervous system for a very long time. And when these feelings finally begin to move, it is often a sign that your body feels safe enough to let them surface. Learning to sit with the feeling. Sometimes there will be moments when you feel completely overwhelmed. In those moments, I remind myself to simply pause, sit quietly, take a gentle breath, maybe hold a cup of tea or a coffee, and just sit there and just notice what is happening. If tears come, let them come. That release is not weakness, it is healing moving through you. Your body is showing you that you are strong enough to know, to feel what once had to stay hidden. And in those moments, you can gently remind yourself, you've got this. You are safe enough to feel this now. Trusting the process. Over time, something begins to change. These emotional waves become easier to move through. Not because the past disappears, no, but because you have learned to work with your mind, your body, and your spirit together. Healing becomes less about fighting emotions and more about allowing them to move through you gently. And you begin to trust that your body knows when you are ready for the next small piece of healing. A lifelong walk. For me, inner child work is not something I will do once and finish. It has become a part of my walk through life, a commitment I have made to myself, a commitment to live in a way that supports my health, my happiness, and my well-being, because that is my responsibility now. Not the past, the present. So my philosophy is simple. Healing is not about fixing everything all at once. It is about slowly building a kinder relationship with yourself. Day by day, moment by moment. Learning to care for the child you once were with the wisdom of the adult you have become. And whenever you are on your journey, be gentle with yourself. You matter. And have a good day. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.